I Know What You Did Last Summer will reunite Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze Jr. for a legacy sequel that will almost certainly have to ignore the original sequels. I Know What You Did Last Summer was part of a wave of 90s self-referential horror flicks alongside the Scream movies and Urban Legend. That said, I Know What You Did Last Summer, whose original ending was quite lame, was less meta than its contemporaries and played as more of a mystery thriller. The cast soon returned for the poorly received I Still Know What You Did Last Summer and were once set to return for a third outing too. But before we head back to the land of hooks and vicious fishermen, I'd like to say hello guys and gals, I'm Nick, and welcome to Firthy's Feedback. So, as a refresher, I Still Know What You Did Last Summer ended with Hewitt's Julie seemingly killing series villain Ben Willis, aka the Fisherman. However, the final scene, which could be a nightmare, has Ben return to life and attack her. Julie's fate was left ambiguous, though the forthcoming Legacy sequel can shed some light on what happened next. Although, I Know What You Did Last Summer's next entry may choose to ignore both I Still Know, which has a killer clue, and 2006's I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer, with the latter even introducing a supernatural element to the franchise. I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer was a belated, straight-to-DVD release from future Slender Man helmer Sylvain White. The sequel was originally set to bring back Hewitt and Prinze Jr., but was later reworked to feature new characters who are stalked by a mystery killer donning the fisherman outfit and hook. The finale reveals that none of the red herring suspects were actually the killer, as Ben Willis himself is revealed to be a zombie stalking the new cast for some reason. Not only is this a bizarre twist, but the sequel also doesn't explain it. I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer gives Ben/the Fisherman various new powers, including the ability to teleport, disappear into darkness, and he can basically withstand any form of attack. His only weakness is his signature hook. The final girl, Amber, eventually kills him by shoving him into a snowblower. However, the last scene reveals that Zombie Fisherman is still active. While it was probably hoped by the studio that they could milk the franchise further with low-budget STV sequels, it appears the poor reception to I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer killed that plan. Pardon the pun. This leads to the I Know What You Did Last Summer Legacy sequel. While it would be kind of awesome if it acknowledged the events of I'll Always Know What You Did Last Summer and brought back Zombie Fisherman, I think that's unlikely. Not only did Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze Jr. skip it, but it's also relatively obscure now. The Legacy sequel could even pretend the second movie didn't happen, as the Blumhouse Halloween sequels did with previous entries. This could give the makers of the new I Know What You Did Last Summer a clean slate to work from. It also means they don't have to explain how Ben Willis became a killer zombie either. What do you guys think? Are you happy I Know What You Did Last Summer is jumping on the sequel bandwagon? And do you think they should even acknowledge what happened in the last entry? Let me know below.